Thursday, and of course, we've got 11 more days to wrap up with the 9th month of the year, September, and we are super glad to be a part of your success journey as you achieve greater heights this year. You know what time it is when you tune in. You're welcome to Bkn Bytz right here on 3 Music TV, exactly where we get to bring you the trending stories, help shaping your English speaking skills, and also enlighten you on some very key topics that will definitely pique your interest. My name is Koshie Lamptey, and today I have a very special person, right? It's not Terry, wow. Neither is it Amy, wow. But I have the man. Kojo trip in the building.
Yes, I'm feeling very special.
Yes, because you are special. So you should feel special. Yes. And I hope that you exude that specialness to the people.
Guys. So yes, you heard it here. My name is Kojo Trip, and I'm here, on behalf of the man Terry Tastic, so you can call me Trippy Tastic, right?
Yeah,
that works for you guys.
Yeah, it does. Awesome, double T.
Yes. Yes, we're going to have a great time,
right.
Bkn Bytz today because there's some really juicy stuff in there.
Right.
Yeah, juicy stuff.
Right. Before we get into all that we have for you, let's check out our word of the day.
Yes, so the word of the day for today is Google. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but let's try it again. Google, right? It says, by definition, Google is a widely used search engine that allows users to find information on the internet by typing keywords or phrases. It is also used as a verb, meaning to search for information online using the Google search engine. Now, the pronunciation is Google, Google. Right? The spelling is Google, but the pronunciation is Googul, which is Google.
Right.
Yeah.
So now we have to help them with some sentences that have the word Google in there. Right. So I'm taking these 2 sentences with the first one saying, I had to Google the recipe because I couldn't remember the ingredients. Yeah. And then the last one also states that she quickly Googled the answer during the meeting to avoid embarrassment. I hope you guys are very familiar with the last word that I mentioned, embarrassment, and not embarrassment, because on the last episode we touched on that. So we hope you've added a new word to your tall list of vocabulary because you watched Bkn Bytz. Let's get into the amazing stories we have for you today.
Yes, so the very first story that we have for you has to do with Michael Blackson and the almighty government of Ghana. I said almighty because at this juncture
you over us.
Yes, I couldn't even find the words.
Right.
I couldn't even find the words to describe, how I was feeling or like the sentiments that I was feeling.
So heartbreaking
at that point in time. But Michael Blackson has taken to social media to complain about, money that he invested in the Euro bonds, which is Ghana's Euro bonds. A lot of diasporans were asked, or were encouraged by the Ghanaian government to come back home and to invest into the economy.
Right.
Something that they could definitely be a part of, because no matter where you are, no matter where you're from, if you are black, you are African, and Africa is your home. And Ghana is definitely one of the places that you can consider your home. So taking that into account, Michael Blackson decided to invest in Ghana's Euro bonds, where he could use that to support the school, which he built at Agona in Sabah, to support, children who are less privileged and cannot afford to go to school. Now, 3 years down the line since him founding the school, he finds out that the government has used his money to pay debts to China. Now, I think that this happened as a result of the domestic debt exchange program, the DDEP, which the government introduced, the haircuts, where you either take your money at a certain percentage and then a certain duration for, maturity, on the percentage, or you take it instantly and you still lose. Right. And then apparently he's lost so much money that it has become almost impossible for the school to function. So he took to social media, X, which is formerly known as Twitter, to express his concerns. And this has sparked a lot of conversation.
Yeah, I mean, this is very heartbreaking because the local government wouldn't do it. So if with this initiative, that is the Ghana beyond return,
yes,
or yes,
yes, beyond the return,
yeah. They, through this, they're able to come and help in the least way they can, only for them to be duped. This is so
terrible.
not fair,
and it speaks terribly to governance. It speaks terribly to how we do things here, because mind you, Michael Blackson is a very influential figure, not just here but abroad, you know, and people like him chiming in their voices on issues like this would definitely could be positive or it could be negative, depending on what they share. Now, when they spoke about coming back home to invest, people looking up to them, or people who are, you know, familiar with those people, were inclined or were motivated by their, you know, what they were saying, to come back home and also to invest. Now, come to find out that he's back on social media, and this has blown up, is everywhere. He's back on social media saying it is a bad idea to invest in Ghana. Ghana is a peaceful place to live, but when it comes to business, he says that be careful what you're investing in when you're going to invest in Ghana. It speaks really badly for us.
There's a very huge dent on the name Ghana, and it's just going to make potential investors
scared or skeptical
because
about investing here.
Oh my God, we should do better. We should do better.
It's rather unfortunate that we cannot, you know, share or go to certain extents, you know, with regards to our opinions on the matter, because it's a very delicate matter, and we're all looking forward to, or we're looking for you know, the benefits of the country as a collective, or as a collective whole, you know. So it's rather unfortunate that some of these things happen, but I think that the incumbent government is probably on its way out. I cannot decide that will be decided come December 7th. You know, it's probably on its way out, and we're hopefully, if they don't move out, if they don't go, we're looking forward to whoever takes the reins, you know, doing a better job at managing the economy, and then also making it, you know, profitable for foreign investments, rather than, you know, making it difficult for such investments to come into the country. If it's a new government, we're looking forward to that. If it's not, too, hopefully.
Now, let's tackle our very last story for today. So, on Monday, Sean Diddy Combs, also known as Diddy, was arrested at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Manhattan. And he was taken to court. As he was taken to court, he was asked to reappear in court on Wednesday. He did that, and his lawyer, in the person of Mark, proposed a bail of $50 million US dollars. However, this was denied. So he's now in detention, and it's very likely that when he's convicted, he's going to spend a minimum of 15 years, or in worst case scenarios, life in prison.
I actually thought it was 30 years.
It's actually minimum of 15, and then life imprisonment. So if you're actually wondering why they've arrested him, he's actually being arrested for sex trafficking, prostitution, assault, and abuse.
I like the tone with which you're saying all those things, because it's like, it's scary.
Yes, because I mean, no one would ever think Diddy would ever do this. And you know what he's been doing. The thing is that he's been doing this since 2008, right?
Probably longer than that. But,
yes,
you know,
yes, but officially it's being recognized.
2008.
Yes,
that's crazy.
And the most scary part is that when, like, he would just get women, he would force them to fulfill his sexual desires, and when these women want to expose him, he goes ahead to threaten them, even to the extent of abusing them, setting their properties on fire.
I can tell the shock. It's okay. You can calm. You can be calm now.
Because we are talking about the man Diddy, someone that the key to New York was given to him like last year. Someone that Americans hail him. And then right now, to find out that all these things, or all these reputation trip.
Calm down. But now we get to answer
this is too much.
Yeah, we get to find out the answer to the question.
Exactly.
Did he do it?
So he said he's not. So you know the funny thing? He appeared in court, and when he was questioned, it was just two words that came out of his mouth: not guilty.
He says he's not guilty. Now it's up to the court and investigation.
But I understand, right? I understand he can say he's not guilty. But there's been tons of allegations.
Yeah.
People that even come in with evidence. Even Koshie, for instance, in the hallway, yelling at her, hitting her.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't want it to be like I am against him, but I feel like we all know the truth.
Yeah.
Although we are waiting for the actual conviction, we all know the truth. But if this is the kind of person Diddy is,
it's bad. It's terrible.
this man's got a family. He's got beautiful children.
Oh no.
He's got a lovely mom.
Wow.
Not to talk about the other women that he's invested into.
I can tell how you're feeling. I can tell where those
Guys, you know what? Share your thoughts with us. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Do you think we are going too hard on Diddy? Do you think he is that innocent man he is claiming to be? Even after seeing all these evidence.
Yeah. And then lastly, did he do it?
He said.
Did he do it?
He said he is not guilty.
Okay. Well, we'll get to find that out after investigations and the court has done their job. But until then, you know, innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
So.
Because that's how it's always been.
Yeah. But anyway, moving away from that, right? We're going to move away from all the sourness and you know, all that.
Because you realize both stories do not really have like a good side.
Yeah.
It's all just
it's rather unfortunate.
Sour.
Rather unfortunate. But still, on this show, we get to bring you smiles, right? So we want to go and check out our funny video of the day.
J'ai du mal à imaginer ce truc. J'ai même pas fini avec les filles.
You even had to choke on your laughter. I'm so sorry about that. I mean, you're trying to be the hero.
It's not in every situation that you have to be a hero.
You know, at the point I was so scared for him. With the very first time that image appeared, like I was so scared for him.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that a skit? And then the second one happened. The lights went off.
No, what are you going to do if it were
me? If it were me, I wouldn't even come out in the first place. Yeah, because I don't know what's out there. It's dark. If it was during the day, that's fine. You know, I'm not trying to find out, you know, what is lurking in the dark. Plus, I don't really like the dark, so you know, I wouldn't.
How is that your business?
Yeah.
What do you want to prove?
And even with the stick or whatever, he still. I mean, why did you take the stick for then?
Right.
You know, what did you take it for?
Right.
If you are still scared.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, that was our funny video, you know, of the day.
Right, let's check out our top listers. Right, now it's time to know what or who is topping what category. Now today on our top listers, we are looking at the top 5 fastest production cars in the entire world.
Yes.
Do you love cars?
Yes, I'm gonna say it again. I love cars, and my favorite car is a Benz. And I say that if it's not a Benz, it's not a man's car.
Wow, what a shade. What a shade. Right, so we are starting this list with number 5. That is the SSC Ultimate Arrow, which has a top speed of 256 miles per hour or 411 kilometers per hour. It also has a 6.9 liter V8 engine, and this is worth $1.5 million US dollars.
Yes, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's not enough to feed,
Hey, my
athletes over a
goodness.
period of 18 days. You need like, say, a multiplication of 10 or 12 of that to be able to feed. I'm sorry.
He's a pro. He's a pro.
I
Guys, he's a pro.
I digress.
So we just
but
let it slide.
Yeah, yeah.
So
but
number 4.
Moving on to the next car, number 4, we have the Bugatti. It says Bugatti Veyron Super Sport, which has a top speed of 268 miles per hour or 431 kilometers per hour and an 8.0 liter W16 quad turbocharged 987 bhp engine, and that goes for $2.4 million, more than the one that we just looked at. That's a lot of money.
It's a
That's a
lot.
lot of money.
It's a lot.
Like you.
Can Benz ever? Could Benz ever?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, but we'll get into that conversation after the bites.
Okay, at number 3, we have the Koenigsegg Agera R with a top speed of 273 miles per hour or 433 kilometers per hour. Its engine is 5.0 liters with the brake horsepower of 927 and a V8 twin turbo.
Right. That's hard.
And it's going for a cool. Right now, I just want to make it easy for you all, right? So that it doesn't make you feel like it's a lot of money.
It's a cool one.
It's cool.
It's a cool one.
It's
Say
cool.
the amount.
It's a cool 1.7 million US dollars.
Not gonna shoot anything for the boys. Because it's like a cool 1.7
It's why
million
we can
US
talk.
dollars.
We can talk off
It's
cameras. We can.
wow.
Don't worry. We can have that conversation.
Guys, I'll update you next week if she actually gives me the money.
No, tomorrow actually. We'll be on tomorrow.
If you give me the money.
Sure.
So you give me the money.
I will.
Because cool $1.7 million.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll make it more.
Anyway, we're moving on to number 2. We have the Hennessy Venom GT with a top speed of 270 miles per hour or 432 kilometers per hour, a 7.0 liter V8 twin turbocharged LS7 engine going for $1.25 million. I wouldn't say it's a cool $1.25 million though.
Why not?
Because I don't have $1 million.
Okay. What sort of shit are you doing?
Like you, I mean, after the show, you can give me some money. And we'll see how
don't worry.
Interesting.
We are almost done with this list.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Benz pop up in here.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Let's find out.
Don't worry about it.
After we've mentioned the number 1 on the list. So on top of the list, the most talked about, the King Kong, the one and only. At number 1, we have the Bugatti Karen with a top speed of 261 miles per hour or 420 kilometers per hour, and its engine is 8.0 liters with the W16 with quad turbocharger, and this is going for 2.9.
You're going to say cool. No cool.
This is going for
Wow.
this is going for 2.9 million US dollars.
That's a lot of money. But that's the thing about fast cars, though, you know. Yeah. I mean, you look at the engine specs and you can just tell that that's like.
So, can you tell them why Benz didn't show up on the list?
Well, viewers, if you can make your way to Abelinque after the show, then you can find out why. You can find out why.
What of those that can't come to Abelinque?
I guess we'll never know. That.
Okay, guys, that's all we have for you today on our top listers. Yesterday is 19th September, and some very special people are celebrating your birthday. Now, just like we usually do, you send us those sweet messages to read out to celebrate all those special people. And this is a message that says, "The universe was in alignment when our paths crossed, and I'm super glad we met. Despite the distance, you always give me a reason to hold on to the few memories we shared. I celebrate you today, tomorrow, and always, Rahim. I can't wait for you to achieve all the impeccable goals you have set. Remember, keep being industrious and always indulge the Supreme Being in all your endeavors. Keep being amazing, Raheem. Cheers to good health, long life, and better opportunities. This is a sweet message going out to the man, Raheem. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, Raheem. Now, the message is a very sweet and a thoughtful one, right? And now added her own spice to it, you know. And I was a bit confused about the part that said when our parts cross. Is that an original message? Because like, is it bodily parts or? Anyway, moving on to, you know, still on birthday wishes.
No, Chip, you can't do that. You can't do
These
that.
are some of the special people that you share the same birthday with. Now we have Jeremy Irons, who is 75 years old. Jeremy Irons is known for his versatile acting in both film and television. He gained fame for roles in The Lion King as the voice of Scar, Reversal of Fortune, which won him an Oscar, Dead Ringers, and The Man in the Iron Mask. He's also celebrated for his work in TV series like The Borgias and Watchmen. His distinctive voice and commanding presence have made him a standout in a wide range of genres, from drama to fantasy. Now, I was going to ask, is it because his name is Jeremy Irons that his heart was so, you know, as Scar, you know, it could be.
Yeah.
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah.
If you are celebrating your birthday today, this is who you share your birthday with.
Yes, and you also celebrate your birthday with Daniel Panabaker, who is known for her roles in The Flash as Caitlin Snow, Killer Frost, and in Sky High. She's also recognized for her work in Friday the 13th in 2009 and The Crazies 2010, as well as for her appearances in TV shows like Brotherly Love and Shark. So yes, Raheem, you get to celebrate your birthday with these amazing people. Go ahead and have fun. Like, chill. It's your day. You got this. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to head straight for our Emojis game. Okay, now I don't know who's going to be able to get this one.
People always do.
People do?
And you can as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what emojis do we have?
Am I supposed to say them out loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
One after the other. So just like it's being displayed on their screens.
Okay.
They can, yeah.
Pardon my interpretation of these emojis. We have chef. Is it bowl of soup or bowl of food?
We can say it's just a saucepan. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
a pan.
Yeah.
A rat. Cheese. Rats are very terrible.
I know.
rodents.
I know.
Yeah, I despise rats. But yeah, rats, cheese,
Plate.
a plate with a fork and a knife.
Yeah.
You know, on either side. A star. A tower. Like the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so the Eiffel Tower, another chef, and a rocket. Yeah. So chef, bowl of food, rats, cheese, plates with a fork and knife by a cutlery set by the sides, star, Eiffel Tower, chef.
Do you know what that is?
What?
Do you know what movie that is?
Oh yeah, I know what movie.
You know?
that is, yeah.
So you know what? When I found out, right, I was like, this title is just a dish. So if you know a movie that has the name of a dish, you should know this.
Should know this.
Yeah. So if you are watching on our YouTube, let us know what you think this is. So I'm just going to head you straight to last episode's set of emojis where we had the pirate flag. We have is it the two swords? Yeah. We also have a skull, sea wave.
Yeah.
A beautiful parrot, two jacks of beer. We also have the money bag. Who doesn't love money? We all do. We also have an anchor and then
Palm tree.
right.
Do you know what movie that is? That's one of my favorite movies ever.
Really?
Yeah, it has one of my favorite characters ever.
Who is?
Who is? Who is?
Okay, so guys, before Chip tells us whoever that is, the title for this is the movie Pirates of the Caribbean.
If you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, you know Jack Sparrow, right?
Oh,
that's my
the
favorite.
movie.
Yes.
You know, I'm good at watching movies, right?
Yeah.
But I always do not know the titles.
Oh.
So just when you mention
The name.
yeah, I know. I even have a picture
Jack
of him
Sparrow.
in my gallery. Yeah, he has like this red
Yeah. Always
scarf.
drunk, you know.
Yeah.
Very sarcastic.
Isn't it the same
very
man
witty.
that portrayed as Mr. Bones?
No, not him. I'm sorry. Sorry, viewers. Sorry for the misinformation. That's not the same guy that was portrayed.
Don't they look alike? Because it's been a very long time I watched
seen the movie, you saw the movie.
that movie. So
Yeah.
I think I watched it when I was in lower primary.
That's a long time ago.
Long time. Most of you weren't born at the time.
Wow. But anyway, if you're watching, tell us what you think about, you know, this week's or today's emoji game. Let us know if you know the movie, if you know any dish. That's the title of a movie.
But why does it sound funny though?
The name?
Yeah.
I was going to say it. You almost made me say it.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, guys, have
That
been
is so
exciting
funny.
coming your way again. You know, today with Bkn Bytz, where we give you everything that is trending, you know, with a spice to it. Yeah. My name is Trippy-tastic. Trippy-tastic, or Kojo Trip. And I did this with...
Now, Koshie Lamptey. You know, I enjoyed this drive.
Wow.
I really enjoyed it because, you know, you are giving them tons of reasons not to miss Amy nor Terry, because you are really holding it down.
Oh, thank you.
You're really holding it down.
Shouts to the good works by Terry-tastic and Amy Cherry. You know, I've been watching you guys. You guys have been doing an amazing job, and I'm excited to be sitting in the seats today. But we'll catch you again tomorrow on Bkn Bytz.
Right, so allow me add something. Allow me say something. So guys, yes, if you didn't catch my name is now Koshie Lamptey, and remember that Bkn Bytz comes your way every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. with a repeat broadcast at 9 p.m. If you are watching on our socials, kindly subscribe to our YouTube so that whenever we post, you are definitely going to be the very first to see it. That's all we have for you today on Bkn Bytz.
And this time we're signing out for real.